Hello, beautiful people. It's Lulu. Today, we're going to talk about joy thieves. You know exactly what I mean. Those sneaky little so-and-sos that steal your happy right out from under you. A lot of the time, it's your own brain. And sometimes it's other people. And then other times, it's just life being life. Yes, life can be that way. But here's a heads up. You don't have to wait for joy to find you again. You don't have to hope it shows up on its own schedule. Sometimes you need to be a little cheeky and out there and become a joy thief yourself, which means stealing back what was always yours to begin with. Today, we're talking about joy reclamation, not joy creation, because here's the thing. Your joy isn't lost or even stolen. It's just been buried under a shit ton of should do's, have to do's, stress, and the exhausting belief that it's something you have to earn. This is part 2 of the Summer Superfood Series, and today's superfood is joy reclamation, the art of stealing back your happy from whatever hijacked it in the first place. How about that for a new ingredient to your smoothie? And before we get going, be a joy thief for someone else today and share this episode. I dare you. Seriously, steal someone's attention for 15 minutes and gift them this episode. Joy is contagious when you spread it around. The more you give it away, the more you get back. Question for you. Who stole your happy? Let's identify the usual suspects in the great joy heist of your life. The first suspect, the productivity police. These are the voices, and often your own voice, that say joy has to be earned through checking off every box on your to-do list. There it is again. Our collective obsession with being productive and using it to judge ourselves, punish, or reward ourselves. It goes something like this. You can't enjoy yourself until everything is done. Well, guess what? Everything is never done. If you're waiting for a clear schedule to feel joy, you'll be waiting until you're 6 feet under. Suspect number 2 of the joy thieves, the comparison cartel. They operate primarily through social media, making you believe everyone else's life is more joyful, more exciting, more worthy of happiness than yours. They're sneaky bastards because they use your own eyes against you, and they're super powerful. I'm talking mega power here. It might sound like an old cliche, but it is so bloody true. Comparison really is the thief of joy. Our third suspect, the guilt gang. These peeps are incredibly skilled at making you feel selfish for experiencing joy when there's suffering in the world. When the president, well, at least the one in this country, is behaving abominably, when you have responsibilities, when you should be doing something more productive, they've convinced you that joy is frivolous. Have you ever stopped to question that? Have you ever taken a real look at if you believe that to be true? Or is it a lie that you've unconsciously bought into? Joy thievery suspect number 4, the perfectionist mob. They've stolen your joy by convincing you that nothing is worthy of celebration unless it's perfect. And often you are the leader of that mob. Got a promotion, but it's not your dream job? No joy allowed. Finished a project, but you found 3 typos? Joy confiscated. The perfection trap is where joy goes to die. Perfectionism and joy cannot live together. It's a very unhappy coupling. So here's the real skinny on this. Joy isn't the reward for getting your life perfect. Joy is what makes the imperfect life worth living. A lot of us have this backwards. We think, once I lose the weight, once I get the promotion, once I find the relationship, once I fix all my problems, once I pay back the loan, once my kids are older, then I'll be happy. But that's not the deal here. That's the joy thieves talking. Real joy doesn't wait for perfect circumstances. It exists right here, right now, in the middle of your beautifully messy life. Be willing to find it, to seek it out. It's so much closer than you think. So how do you steal back your joy? First, you need to understand what joy actually is, because most of us are looking for it in the wrong thing. Joy is not constant, endless happiness. It's not even big moments of euphoria. Joy is the ability to find delight in ordinary moments while fully accepting that life can really be hard sometimes. Joy is laughing at something ridiculous while your life is falling apart. Joy is hearing a song you love and daring to dance to it. Joy is that moment when you feel the sun on your skin and you actually feel it because you're not scrolling endlessly on your phone. Joy is smiling at a stranger and they smile back. Joy is someone you love making you tea. Joy is in so many places, and those places are often what we think of as mundane and ordinary. So here's your joy thievery toolkit. Theft technique number 1, the micro joy heist. Start stealing back tiny moments of your joy throughout your day. The taste of really good coffee, the feeling of clean sheets, the way the sunlight hits your walls. Those aren't social media worthy moments, but they're joy gold mines if you actually pay attention, become aware, and be open. I used to think it was a little lame. Like, how can I be excited about my morning coffee when I'm stressed about my deadlines? But here's the thing a lot of us miss. Joy and stress can coexist. You don't have to fix your stress to access joy. You just have to give yourself permission to feel both. Theft thievery technique number 2, the memory bank robbery. Actively steal joy from your past. Keep a running list on your phone of moments that made you smile this week, last week. Go back as far as you want. Not big achievements, tiny delights, tiny wins. And when you're feeling joy depleted, you can scroll through that list and remember that joy is still accessible to you. Theft technique number 3, the future joy heist. Plan tiny things to look forward to. I'm not talking taking vacations or major events here. I'm talking small stuff. A coffee date with a friend, a new book, a movie. Having something to anticipate, however small, is a form of joy thievery because you're stealing happiness from the future and bringing it to today. And our fourth theft technique, the gratitude heist. A lot of heisting going on here. And I know, you probably think I'm obsessed with gratitude. I bring it up so often. And you're damn right. I am obsessed with it. Hear me out. This isn't about listing 3 things you're grateful for. This is about actively stealing moments of appreciation. When something good happens, even teeny tiny good, don't think, oh, that's nice. Actually pause and feel the goodness of it. And remember glimmers that ride in the sidecar right next to gratitude. They are those tiny moments in your day that spark joy and bring you a sense of awe. And they are simple things like flowers, sunlight, good chocolate. You get my vibe here. So, here's what I invite you to embrace. You are not selfish for wanting joy. You are not frivolous for pursuing it. You are not ignoring reality by finding delight in small things. You are not lame for expressing gratitude and feeling gratitude and looking for glimmers in your day. Joy isn't denial. It's defiance, the really good kind, the kind kind. It's your soul saying, despite everything that's hard, I still choose to find beauty here. The world needs your joy. Your family needs your joy. You need your joy. And anyone who makes you feel guilty for being happy is probably someone who's forgotten how to access their own joy. The Joy Thieves Manifesto. Here goes. I give myself permission to be happy. I find delight in ordinary moments and don't apologize for it. I acknowledge that seeking perfection and comparison are the thieves of joy. I will steal back my happy from whatever tries to take it. I will remember that joy is not the reward for a perfect life. It's what makes an imperfect life beautiful. And here's something magical to try this week. Become a serial joy thief. Steal one moment of delight every day. It doesn't have to be big or meaningful, and you don't have to post about it. It just has to make you smile because you feel it in your heart. Maybe it's the way your coffee smells in the morning. Maybe it's a text from a dear friend. Maybe it's that song that came on your playlist at exactly the right moment. Steal those moments. Notice them. Let yourself feel the goodness of them. Because here's a beautiful truth. The more you practice stealing back your joy, the easier it becomes to access it. Joy is like a muscle. Use it or you lose it. Beautiful people, your joy isn't missing. It's just buried somewhere. And you don't need anyone's permission to dig it up. You don't need to wait until your life is perfect, your problems are solved, or your to-do list is done. Joy is available right now, in this moment, in the middle of whatever chaos you're going through. It's hiding in plain sight because it is in the small things, the things that are so easy to overlook or ignore. This week's superfood is joy reclamation, because sometimes the best things in life are the ones you have to steal back. Next week, we're diving into your body's secret superpowers, because your body has been trying to tell you things, and it's time you started listening. Share this episode with someone who needs permission to steal back their happy. And you can find me on my YouTube channel. As always, what comes from the heart reaches the heart. Today, with zero apologies for choosing joy, this comes with love, straight from my heart to yours.